Hello Raw Online learners. In this session, we'll see about one of the important mineral in our body, that is calcium. It is important vital element which can form bone and teeth. So it is the primary element for the bone formation so that it can support our load. One more important function of calcium is nerve conduction because it helps when it is released into the presynaptic neurons. It can help in exocytosis of neurotransmitters. So it helps in nerve transmissions. So the total calcium in our body is 1 to 2 kilograms, out of which 99% goes into bone, okay, for bone mineralization. Only 1% goes to the soft tissue. In that too also 0.1% you can see in the extracellular fluid. Your normal blood calcium level is 9 to 11 milligram per deciliter. It's very narrow range because only 0.1% of the total body calcium enters into your extracellular fluid. In extracellular fluid also, that 0.1% it is distributed as protein bound complexed calcium and ionized calcium. So it is moreover in the free calcium form, 55% in the free form, that is your ionized calcium form. 40% bound to the protein, that is your albumin, either albumin or globulin. 5% it may be complexed with other elements. This is how your total body calcium is distributed. So the major part goes to your bone because it helps in the formation of bone and teeth. So what are the sources of calcium? You know very well the main source of calcium is dairy products, milk, and the other things are egg, fish, leafy vegetables, and the Indian staple diet is cereals. So you have to add milk to their diet because the Indian staple diet cereals is the poor source of calcium. So you have to supplement with them with the milk and other dairy products. What is the recommended daily allowance of calcium? For children, it is 750 milligram per day. As the age increases, you have to supplement them with more and more calcium. For adults, it is 1000 milligram per day. In pregnancy and lactation, you have to supplement extra 500 milligram per day. Okay, so it is totally 1500 milligram per day. What about the old age? So after the age of 50, you have to increase the calcium. Normally, the adult is taking 1000 milligram per day, whereas in old age, after the age of 50, you have to supplement them with extra 500 milligram per day. Also, you have to supplement them with vitamin D. Why they are doing this? To prevent them from osteoporosis. Okay, osteoporosis is more common after 50 years of age. So to prevent that, you have to add extra amounts of calcium and vitamin D. So how the vitamin D is absorbed in our body? The location where it is absorbed is duodenum, in the first part and as well as in the second part of the duodenum. There are two mechanisms of absorption. One is passive diffusion and other one is active transport. Passive diffusion occurs when there is high concentration of calcium. So it moves easily through the intestinal cell into the blood circulation. Okay, this is your intestinal cell. This is your lumen. Apical membrane, intestinal cell and basolateral membrane. So during high concentration of calcium, it diffuses passively. Whereas in low concentration, you need some signal, otherwise some stimuli. That is your vitamin D. Vitamin D enters from the circulation into the intestinal cell and it activates, okay, it expresses the gene, transport gene for your calcium. Transport gene as well as your binding gene. It expresses both the things so that the DNA can produce transport protein as well as calcium binding protein, which is called as calbindin. You can see the mechanism in the next slide clearly.